Hey, good morning, good afternoon, good evening to all the viewers and all the students. Welcome to another video of Commerce Explain. In this particular video, we'll discuss about some of the central problems of our economy and overall the economy problems. We'll start with the basic topic economic problems. So as we go through the definition, it refers to a problem of choice involving satisfaction of unlimited wants out of limited resource having alternate uses. सो बेसिकली जब हमारे wants अनलिमिटेड हो जाते हैं विद अ लिमिटेड रिसोर्सेज और हमारे पास alternate uses भी होते हैं, so at that point we tends to have some of the economic problems which we will discuss in further. So as we have already discussed about the reasons for economic problems in depth in our previous videos, so the first topic is scarcity of resources. जैसा हम लोग सबको पता है कि हर इकोनॉमी में some of the resources are not unlimited, so हम लोगों के पास कम हो जाते हैं रिसोर्सेज, राइट? करेक्ट. सो रिसोर्सेज आर लिमिटेड इन रिलेशन टू द डिमांड एंड इकोनॉमी कैन नॉट प्रोड्यूस ऑल व्हाट पीपल वांट्स. सो इट्स एज सिंपल एज दैट. सो हमारे इकोनॉमी में जितने लोग हैं, राइट, सबके वांट्स के हिसाब से वी कैन नॉट प्रोड्यूस रिसोर्सेज. सम ऑफ द रिसोर्सेज आर वेरी लिमिटेड. सो इसके वजह से इट्स वन ऑफ द रीज़न ऑफ having economic problem, which is our resource which is unlimited. सो द नेक्स्ट पॉइंट इज़ अनलिमिटेड ह्यूमन वॉन्ट्स. जैसा कि स्कैरसिटी ऑफ रिसोर्स में हम लोगों ने पढ़ा, लाइक रिसोर्सेज आर नॉट इनफ बेस्ड ऑन ह्यूमन वॉन्ट्स. सो सिमिलरली हमारा जो ह्यूमन वॉन्ट्स है, ह्यूमन वॉन्ट्स आर नेवर एंडिंग. दैट इज़ दे कैन नेवर बी केयरफुली सेटिस्फाइड. एज सुन एज वन वॉन्ट इज सेटिस्फाइड, हर न्यू वांट्स इमर्जेस. सो जैसा कि हम लोग अपने डेली लाइफ में देख सकते हैं, जैसे ही हमें कुछ चाहिए होता है, करेक्ट, सो वो मिल जाने के तुरंत बाद ही हमें कुछ और चाहिए होता है. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, इफ़ यू वांट टू बाई अ कार, लेट्स सपोज Hyundai Verna. As soon as we have already purchased Hyundai Verna, we will go for we want Audi A4. So जैसे ही हम लोगों को जो चाहिए था वो मिल चुका, then we'll move to another want. So it's never ending. Human wants are never ending, correct? So that is one of the reason. That is also one of the reason of economic problems. And there are some alternative uses as well. Like resources are not only scarce, but they can also be put to various uses. It makes choice among resources are more important. So we have to make proper choices between the resources because we have a lot of alternatives, right? हर एक चीज़ों का हमारे पास ऑल्टरनेटिव है, तो वी हैव टू मेक करेक्ट चॉइसेस इन ऑर्डर टू decide what we actually want. So okay, so the next topic is the central problems of an economy. Let's go through the definition. An economy is a system by which people of an area earn their living. लाइक जैसा हमें पता है बेसिक ऑफ इकोनॉमी, जहाँ से हम लोग अपने अपना लाइवलीहुड अर्न करते हैं, राइट? सो दस एवरी इकोनॉमी वेदर रिच और पुअर, डेवलप और अंडर डेवलप्ड, मस्ट फेस सम सेंट्रल प्रॉब्लम्स. सो इन ऑर्डर टू अर्न इन ऑर्डर टू अर्न एंड अपना लाइवलीहुड चलाने के लिए वी हैव टू फेस सम सर्टेन प्रॉब्लम्स विच आर what to produce, how to produce and whom to produce. So what to produce is basically हम लोगों को क्या प्रोड्यूस करना चाहिए, है ना? And how to produce is like how we will produce what we want to produce actually. And like whom to produce refer to the target market. Like if we are producing something, we have to decide why, like for what kind of people or किन group of people के लिए we are producing that particular product or services. So the next is the definitions, what to produce. We have already discussed, let's go through the definition again. So it is one of the central problems in an economy. It is related to the type and quantity of goods and services that need to be produced. Since resources are in limited quantities, producing more of one goods will result in less production of the other. Since we have some limited resource only, in that resource we have to produce different products, right? So जैसे ही हम decide करते हैं कि we will produce certain products, so ऑटोमेटिकली हम लोग अगर कुछ let's suppose we have to produce three different products A, B and C, and we have certain limited resources only. So in that case हम लोग या तो A प्रोड्यूस करेंगे या B प्रोड्यूस करेंगे या C प्रोड्यूस करेंगे बेस्ड ऑन आवर रिसोर्सेज. तो अगर हम लोग A ज़्यादा प्रोड्यूस कर रहे हैं तो विल एंड अप प्रोड्यूसिंग लेस क्वांटिटी ऑफ the product B and C, and vice versa. Okay, and the next is how to produce, and we have certain methods and techniques in order to produce certain goods and services. Like for example, this aspects deals with the process or techniques by which goods and services can be produced. So there are two techniques. There are two techniques. The first is labor intensive techniques and the capital incentive techniques. So the labor incentive techniques, in this particular technique हमारा जो labor cost होता है that is the maximum with compared to the capital cost, and the capital intensive technique is where the capital of fixed capital is more than that of the labor. So there are these basic differences only in those two techniques. Okay, so and the last is for whom to produce. Obviously we have discussed, right? Like we have to decide the target market if we are producing some certain goods or services. Like this problem deals with the determining the final consumers of the goods produced. As resources are scarce in the economy, it becomes difficult to cater all section of the society. As we discussed, limited resources. So अगर हमारे पास resource limited है, will not be able to cater every aspect or every sections of the economy, will not be able to satisfy. So selections of category of people is very important. Okay, so next topic will be opportunity cost. Like let me explain you in a very simple way. Okay, if suppose you are working in a company X. Okay, so you are working in a company X, so you should have worked in company Y with a better salary. So you missed some opportunity cost in order to produce, or in order to do something in your personal life. So let's understand at the basis of economy. So when economists refer to the opportunity cost of a resource, they mean the value of the next highest valued alternative use of that particular resource. For example, if you spend time and money going for a movie, you cannot spend that time at home reading a book, correct? And you can't spend the money on something else. So ऐसा भी हो सकता था अगर आप मूवी नहीं जाकर अगर आप वो पैसा कहीं और खर्च करते, तो वो कॉस्ट आपके लिए आपको कुछ रिटर्न में मिल सकता था. तो यू मिस्ड दैट अपॉर्चुनिटी कॉस्ट. इन ऑर्डर टू डू समथिंग यू मिस्ड डूइंग समथिंग एल्स. सो दैट could have given you some additional value जो आपने lose कर दिया. So that is what is opportunity cost. So that's all in this video, guys. Please let me know, you know, on what topic I should create videos going